South Africa's president has been ordered to face an impeachment hearing. His response? Sue the process in the courts that ordered the process.
On the 8th of May, 2026, the Constitutional Court delivered what legal experts are calling a landmark ruling. Parliament's 2022 decision to bury the Phala Phala Section 89 report was unconstitutional, and President Cyril Ramaphosa must now face an impeachment committee. This is a man who had $580,000 in foreign currency hidden in a sofa on his game farm, money he failed to report when it was stolen in a break-in. The Section 89 panel found he had a case to answer. Parliament's ANC majority voted in 2022 to make that finding disappear. The Constitutional Court said, nope, that disappearing act was itself unconstitutional. The process must restart. Except,
by Tuesday night, 12 May, Ramaphosa appeared on national television, looking as serene as a man who has a very expensive team of lawyers and also a generator in a load reduction zone, and announced he would be launching a review application against the Section 89 report, the one the Constitutional Court just ordered Parliament to consider, in the courts, while the Pretoria Magistrates Court was simultaneously processing the country's suspended police commissioner on corruption charges. For ordinary South Africans, standing in the SASA queue at 7 in the morning, paying $26.50 to a liter to get there, this is not a democracy delivering accountability. This is a very expensive legal game of musical chairs, and the ordinary citizen never gets a seat.
The punchline is not the review. The punchline is that this review will likely take up to a year. The ANC can then invoke sub judice, the very tactic used in 2022, the one the Constitutional Court just struck down, to argue that Parliament should wait. Which means the man who cannot explain a sofa full of dollars may spend the next year explaining instead why he cannot yet be asked to explain the sofa full of dollars. But here is the broader observation, the one that really stings. South Africa's constitution is extraordinary. Its institutions are fighting hard. The Constitutional Court ruled unanimously that accountability is non-negotiable. And still, the machinery of power grinds to slow everything down. The question for November's elections is not whether South Africans are tired of this. They clearly are. The question is whether they will show up at a ballot box to say so, or whether, like a home affairs queue that never moves, they will simply stop arriving.
Mzansi Eina. Because, Eish, somebody has to say it.